I'm Roberta Murphy. I'm again here with Bob Dyson, exploring some ways we might be able to get this real estate market turned around. We are in an emergency situation, as you've said many times, Bob. And I guess the question a lot of us would have, how do we collectively get this before Congress, get this into the lawmakers, and get it turned into law so that we can turn the market around?
Well, I think I mentioned before to you, Roberta, and we've put in writing, which will be on our website. We're working on the American Incentive Resolution website that'll have many features and facets and information and history, really all the way back to the FDIC and why it was created and how lending works and how it's supported by the government if we get into crises like this. What we're finding out is that the regulations of today don't really fit the problem. We have lending that has occurred over the past 4 years that kind of circumvented banking regulations. It went through brokerage firms and then went out through hedge funds and collected money from major pension funds, firefighter pension funds, funds abroad, only to find out that they peppered in loans that really don't meet any kind of banking regulation, structure, qualifying process. And that's what's really created this problem. But back to your question, how do we amass energy of the
support.
Public on this and support. In '91, when I went back to Congress, I made the decision to just go directly to Congress, like a naive, real estate broker who thought he had an honest solution, only to hit a brick wall of people saying, Bob, you're really a great American. If I hear that one more time, Roberta, I'm going to get sick. These people have no intention of solving our problems. Their intention is to maintain their position, and after their 4 years, get there for lifetime $225,000 in income. And if I sound bitter, I am extremely bitter, because they are not working for us. They are playing Big Brother, talking down to us and hoping we go away after we've rendered our brief little session with them as Bob goes to Congress or Roberta goes to Washington. So the website is going to be dedicated to not only shaking the trees, but shaking them so hard that the fruit definitely falls off. The solution is to gain energy through the public at large, but starting with people that can do something about it. We have a National Association of Home Builders. Excellent organization. They're not thieves. They're people that have built quality product all over the world. We have a society of professional appraisers that have great ethics and guidelines that have been totally thrown under the bus in this industry. And we have the largest trade organization in the world called the National Association of Realtors. Just an incredible number of foot soldiers on the ground. And at some point, we'll produce our video on the World Trade Center and how the National Association of Realtors was going to help fund the construction assist in gaining the funding from the public all over the country to build this memorial to the World Trade Center. Side note. But at this particular point, we are putting the energy out. We started with pitch sessions. Pitch sessions are in real estate neighborhoods where agents get together and pitch their properties back and forth to each other.
Right.
From the pitch sessions, we have gone to meet with various executive directors of Association of Realtors. Yesterday, as an example, the California Desert Association of Realtors in Palm Desert. There was the president and the president-elect of that particular board. When we left the session, a call was made to various other boards, which was then made to the California Association, which is the largest group of real estate professionals represented at the national level. We've been in contact with the president of the NAR, and again, this is, it goes from crazy broker in the attic to maybe this has some substance, and they are adding great features and elements to how we take this forward. The bankers that we've dealt with have added great features in giving us a better understanding of how they're regulated, what regulations we can use and not use, and what new regulations are necessary to make this law.
If someone, let's say sitting in the Midwest, wants to join and become a part of this effort with their local board, can they call your office?
You bet. They can call our office at 858-481-2020. Shortly we will have the website. It's so much easier to communicate, as you know, over either a blog or an internet email type situation. So we are rapidly moving towards that, which will allow two-way communication. We are not stifling any input from anyone. We really have learned from our first few sessions that there are so many people with so many diverse interests that are bringing the how about this as an idea to the table. So it's really becoming a melting pot, as well as gaining force and energy, and hopefully this will turn into a giant hurricane when we hit Washington, D.C.
Hopefully it does, and quickly. Thank you, Bob.
Thanks.